Hey guys, I hope I have my microphone loud enough. Just let me get this bit adjusted. So, if you didn't read the title of the video, you're probably wondering, hey, Erzban, what are you doing wearing that hospital band? Well, the simple answer to that is, I could have died today. I could have. I didn't. Let me explain. So, I've explained in Tara's podcast what I do for a living, but I don't think I've really shared it on this channel. But right now, I'm currently working a security position at a warehouse doing second shift. Now, my shifts go from anywhere from like 3 to like 11:34 or 12, and depending on when I get off, depends on whether I get home at like 1:30 or 1:50. So, they let me off early last night. So by the time it was 1 o'clock, I was about 3 miles from my house, half a mile from the nearest gas station to my house. So as I'm driving on the road, I had my speakerphone on and the phone set in the other seat so I could still pay attention to where I was going while I was driving. I wasn't messing with the phone. If I couldn't hear, I couldn't hear it. But yeah, I had the speakerphone going because my friend really wanted to talk to me, and I wanted to talk to him because we hadn't talked in months. So I was on my way home, and as soon as I hit that half-mile mark, I was going 60, which is the speed limit. You're allowed to go to speed limit at night. A giant fucking black bear ran out in front of my car. Like, there was no time. It just ran straight out from the woods going like 30 miles an hour while I was going 60. So, in the split second that I had, I did the best of a veer that I could out of its way. And it basically smashed into my car, and from the inertia, it flung the bear into the woods and flung me all the way up to the medium embankment, which meant my car went up onto the embankment, stopped, and then I made my car roll back down to the bottom. Now, if I hadn't been on top of everything, here's a few ways that that scenario could have gone differently. A, I hit the bear full on and it comes up into the windshield and kills me from its sheer weight because it was like 428 pounds. So if that came up onto me through the windshield, I would have been dead. Little to no question about that, or I'd be really fucked up or paralyzed or something like that. Also, if I hadn't been on top of it when I hit the top of the hill and got the car to go back down the hill just rolling, it probably would have flipped from the angle that I was at. So good thing I stayed calm and did what I had to stay safe in that situation. And my left arm got really fucked up. Like you can actually see the lacerations on my arm, which you can perfectly see that laceration. Then I got swelling right here really bad where it's really sore. These knuckles aren't going too well. See how they kind of got like that twitch happening right now? That's because my knuckles are really sore and messed up. And I got a little bit of swelling right here. So this arm got banged up pretty bad because when the airbag went off, it smashed this arm into the window because when I hit the bear was when I did the quick little turn so only part of my car would get crushed. And then the airbag went off and flew my arm into the window, and that's how it got fucked up. They told me I didn't have any fractures or anything. I just had a couple lacerations from the airbag going off and hitting it as hard as it did. So I just gotta watch it, and if I need it, I got a couple pain pill medications if it gets really bad here for the next couple days. Yeah, a giant bear came out and ran right fucking in front of my car and completely fucking messed up my car's front end. It's not totaled, but it's gonna cost a lot to get it fixed. So right now I'm seeing if I can just borrow someone else's car for like a month or two while I wait for funds to do that. The good news is that my insurance isn't gonna go up. This is covered. Well, it wasn't more or less covered, but you don't get penalized for an animal jumping in front of you. And when the police came and did their investigation, they looked at the different markings on the road and stuff, and they were all like, yeah, that's how it went down. So when the police showed up, the bear was still alive and just dying. Like, it was physically dying on the ground. So the police went up and mercy shot the bear. And god damn, that was a big ass bear. Thing weighs fucking 428 pounds, stood like 8 feet tall. God damn, it's just hard to imagine how things could have gone differently in that situation had I not been on top of my shit. Luckily, my family showed up. We turned this into a positive thing. I filled out the forms to, keep the bear because if that bear's gonna almost kill me and fuck up my car, I'm making a rug out of that bear. It's fucking happening. That, and I also want to keep the meat, and I'd rather see that bear actually used for resource purposes rather than the cops killing it and having to leave it there, just throw it in a junkyard, and no one gets any benefit from it. So I took it to a processor and taxidermist. I'm getting my rug and all the meat here relatively soon. And I'm going to keep that rug. When people come over, I'm going to tell them that that's the bear that almost did me in, but I did it in because I killed that bear. It was going to die anyway. They just came and finished it off, which I wanted to do it, but the police told me I wasn't allowed in that situation, which, okay, that's perfectly fine. So, yeah, it was just an interesting experience. I had to go to the outpatient to get X-ray scans on this arm. This is just the one that they put the band on, so it's kind of confusing me. But I got the lacerations here, and yeah, as you can see, these two fingers when I was doing the twitch earlier, while I was trying to hold them straight. So this arm's got to heal, and that'll depend on when I can get back to making videos. But I mean, when shit like this happens, it really puts your life in perspective and really makes you think, have you done good with what you have? Because, I mean, anytime you can die any second tomorrow. Hell, I could die right fucking now recording this video. And the one thing you have to wonder is if you're happy with where you got. And I can say if things did go differently, I would at least be mostly happy. I would be upset that I couldn't have gone way fucking further with my life. But if I was meant to die there, I would have died. And I didn't. And it's a good thing to think about every once in a while. And I just wanted to let you guys know because this is the first real close encounter I've had since I've had my YouTube channel. I've had some back in the past, but this is the first one since I opened up my YouTube account. So yeah, I'm not gonna upload one about every situation like this. This really shook me up. I'm keeping that bear. I'm gonna eat the shit out of that bear. Well, I'm not going to eat the shit of the bear. I'm just going to eat the meat from the bear and make a rug out of the skin because I want to. And it was better to do that than just let the bear rot away. So, yeah, it was a really traumatic experience for me. I could have died I could have died today, but I didn't. And I'm really glad that I didn't. I'm glad that I was able to stay on top of my reflexes and everything else, and I was able to stop myself from getting seriously hurt. But yeah, it just puts things in perspective, and I just want to let you guys know that this did happen, and videos may slow down till this hand gets better. So, just be ready for that, because right now, up through here, this hand hurts really fucking bad from when I got smashed into my window. And throughout this video, I've been showing you, like, different pictures and videos of the car and the bear just to show you some scale there, because, I mean, it's really ridiculous to think about, and I don't want any mercy or pity or like anyone being like, oh my god, I just want to let you know that this happened and that I'm okay. It's going to take more than a bear running into my car to stop me. So anyway, thanks for listening. I just wanted to very unprofessionally talk about this to you, person to person, and just let you know that this really shook me up and that I'm going to be okay. Just videos may be delayed while I'm getting recovered over this hand getting better. I even had to get a work form to go easy at work, and if I do need pain medication or I don't start to get better within like a week, I have to start going to muscle therapy and other things like that. So we'll go day by day, see how this thing goes. I'm gonna try to still run the channel, but yeah, it was really fucking traumatic experience, and I'm glad I was able to stay on top of my shit. I'm Erzban, and have a great day, bitches.